Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to the SMA Marketing Minute. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the importance of tracking your results. We have more access to data than ever before, and what's better is we have awesome free tools that help us interpret that data to make more actionable decisions that will lead to better results. So let's get into some of the tools available to us and how we can implement them with our business. Let's go.
I'm going to hit the brakes, he'll fly right by.
60% of the time, it works every time.
I was hanging.
Hey, 10 points for our fearless leader.
That's not an option. You got to keep on keeping on. Life's a garden, dig it, you make it work for you. You never give up, man. That's my philosophy.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Welcome to the SMA Marketing Minute.
Today we have more access to data than ever before. You can track nearly every aspect of a marketing campaign. It's amazing that digital marketing gives us this ability to know what's really working and what's not working so well. But even though we have all this access to data, a lot of people still aren't engaging with it. 45% of marketers still don't formally evaluate their analytics for quality or accuracy. And even worse, many don't know if they do or not. That's kind of a scary statistic because this data is available to help us make better decisions. But it doesn't just stop there. Less than 30% of small business website owners actually use analytics, call tracking, or other codes. And 18% of small businesses admit to not tracking anything at all. With the availability of all these free tools online, why aren't we tracking this kind of stuff? Well, we're going to talk about 2 free tools that you should start using today, whether you're a marketer or a business owner and need to check on a regular basis. And then we'll talk about some of the cool things that are coming down the pipe and that are even happening right now in the world of understanding the data and then being able to transform it into actionable insights for your business. So let's go a little bit deeper into some of those platforms. The first one is Google Analytics. Google Analytics is an extremely powerful analytics tool provided to you for free by the team over at Google. You can check almost everything using Google Analytics. Now, it can get very complex. You can do very, very complex tracking by adding tags and adding different events and understanding every little aspect of your site, or you can use it just to get a general idea of who's coming to your site, how they came to your site, and what they did when they were on there. At a bare minimum, that's what you should do. It's easy. Just go to Google and Google Analytics, and that will bring you to the page. Sign up for an account, place the tracking code on your website, and then start checking in. I recommend at least on a weekly basis to understand who's coming and what they're doing on your site. Google Analytics is free, and you should be using it to get a good idea of who your users are and whether or not they find your website helpful. The next tool is another free one from the team over at Google. It's another one of my favorite tools to use that I use all the time, and that's Google Search Console. It was formerly known as Webmaster Tools. Now, Google Search Console is going to give you an idea of how Google is interacting with your site. Is your site being indexed? It helps you submit new sitemaps to Google. It gives you some more keyword data that you're not going to get inside of Google Analytics, but you can actually get it inside a Search Console. Not everything, but a lot more. What's better is you can break down how your pages are performing in the actual search results. You can see what queries were used to find your pages. You can see the click-through rate of certain queries to find your pages. And this can really help you in your SEO strategy because you can begin to understand the types of terms that are driving traffic to your site and whether or not that your meta tags or your title tags are actually enticing people to click through when you're in the search results. These are 2 free tools, Google Analytics and Search Console, that even if you use at a very bare minimum to understand your users and understand how your site's being interacted with on Google's search platform, they're well worth the time that you're going to invest in them because it's going to help you understand how people are using your site. When it comes to understanding your users, there's a number of even more powerful tools that you can use and apply to your business for very specific analytics and tracking purposes. Now, we use a number of different tools to track number of different things for our campaigns, whether that be keyword tracking and some of the SEO stuff that we use Moz for, or maybe it's a little bit deeper in the user experience, which we have a tool called Concura, and we can actually understand and record real-time users and how they're behaving on our site, and then run A/B tests of our site pages to understand which one's working better, to optimize it and optimize our flow. We also use a tool called Trend Demon, which is a personalization software, but it also gives us content analytics, and it shows us how far people are reading into the content and are they engaging with the content on a level that's more natural to them. Those are just 3 tools that we use on an ongoing basis, but those are 3 of literally hundreds of tools online that you can use. I'm going to mention a couple in the post below that you can click on and check out for yourself and dig a little bit deeper. But if you want to start tracking at a much deeper level and you want to get some specific insights, there's a number of powerful tools across the web that will help you do that. And the data is available. You just got to have the front end set up right in order to pull in that data, and then you can start to break it down and use the data. As you can see, there are a number of ways to track your business online, but at the bare minimum, you should be using the free tools available to you. Sign up for Google Analytics, install the script on your site, sign up for Search Console, get that moving on your site. Bing even has a version called Bing Webmaster Tools. Go over and sign that up. Start to see how people are interacting with you online. Start to track your campaigns, track your search results, and understand how people are engaging with your business. If you want to know more, sign up for one of those other free tools or one of those other more in-depth paid tools. I promise you, if you use it and you put it to practice, it will absolutely be worth the money. I'm going to add a couple more links of some tools that I recommend checking out because I think that they're valuable, but it really depends on your strategy and what you're doing as to which tool is going to be right for you. If you got any questions, please comment below, send me an email, hit me up in the chat box. Any way you want to connect with me, that would be really great, and I can kind of help steer you maybe in the right direction. But until next time, happy marketing and start tracking your websites. Peace. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. It really means a lot. If you like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button below. That way, every time I post a new video, you'll be one of the first people to know. You can also check us out on our website where I write blogs every single week, or follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for connecting with us, and happy marketing.